Hello everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and today I'm inside for a moment and I'm looking at my seedlings, and I just thought about something that may help someone if they're having problems with their seedlings becoming too leggy. And I just wanted to show you all my new seedlings that are just beginning to emerge. They have just germinated, and these are some that I did like a couple of days ago, once the succession. Broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage. I think cauliflower's in there. And I also have some dill and other things, but I'm going to show you what those seedlings are looking like, because sometimes you'll be wondering, why are my seedlings already beginning to get leggy? And it is because we need to pay attention to those, to the beginning of the germination phase. And so let me turn my camera around so that you all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, these are some seedlings that I started very, very recently. It's been 2 or 3 days, and they have begun to germinate. And so what I'm going to do, at this time, I'm going to go ahead, and this is when I'm going to remove these dome lids from these seedlings. And you might say, well, that is kind of small. Well, yeah, they're small, but I have noticed that once these seedlings begin a germination right here, as soon as they start to germinate, if you take your eye off of them for one day, they can start reaching for the light, and that will cause legginess. And I have noticed that sometimes it don't even take an entire day that these seedlings will start to reaching for the light, and they will get very long and leggy, especially once they have started to germinate so quickly. So this is what you want to do. You want to go ahead, as soon as you see that germination, immediately, as soon as you notice it, because sometimes I have waited and did not pay these attention, did not know that they had germinated, and when I come back to remove the lids, they've already got leggy. So this is what you want to prevent. You don't want them to get leggy. You don't want them to have a chance to start reaching for that light. So you want to go ahead while they are at this phase and take the dome lids off and put them onto your grow station, and make sure that they are under the light and that the light is very close to them. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so now I have them on the grow station and they're underneath the light, but see, there is a lot of room between them and the light. I don't want all that space. So I'm going to lower the light so that the light is closer to them. But I also have some lacinato kale on this row. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this lacinato kale off of this row, because I could kind of tilt my light to have it up a little higher for the lacinato kale that has started to germinate. And you can see over here on the end, it did get a little legginess to it. But it was probably because I had that light too high. So you want to get that light down on them, just like I say, right in their face. And you want to get those seedlings close to the light as you can, so that they will not have to reach for it and won't become leggy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the lacinato off of this row, add the other tray that I just noticed is germinated, that was with these, started at the same time that these were, and then I will go ahead and lower my light. Okay, so now I have all 3 of the same situations going right here. And what I mean by that is all of these have the same needs. They're the same height. They all just start to germinate. So what I'm going to have to do is lower my light. And if you can, when you're getting your lights, see if you can find the lights that have these chains like this, and then they hook in. And I'll put this in the description. These lights, they're not sponsored or anything, but I just want, these are some good lights. I'm really enjoying these lights. These are really the best lights that I have used for my seedlings. And so I'm going to put this into the description. But these are some, this is a chain that it hooks in here. It hooks in here very easy. Excuse the dust on here. This is a grow station area, so there will be dust. And it hooks in right here, and then it has, the chain has another little S hook that you can hook at the top of your racks, your shelves. And so I like that, and I can lower or raise these lights as I need to. So that is very important to me as far as my seedlings go. So I am going to just lower this, and since I'm holding this with one hand, I'll lower and then I'll come back and show you. Okay, so I had to go ahead and remove one of them because there was not enough room for all of them and be able to have them the way that I have them close to the light and make sure that everyone is getting some light, because the other way I had them, some were not going to get any light. So it would be ideal for me to have 2 of these lights on each of my shelf. That's a lot of lights, y'all. That would be, I'm not even finishing to count because that's a lot of light. But that would be ideal to have that many lights so that you could have, I could have one sitting back here. And so that, but these lights are not that wide. So that is, you know, what you have to deal with. But some people might not have this many plants that they're trying to have on the grow station. So I did go ahead and order some more lights. That is an investment that I'm making for the sake of my seedlings, since I do plan on doing these seedlings, because I do not have any lights down here at the bottom. So I ordered some more lights. I got 6 lights coming. And when those come, I will show you. Okay, so this is what you want those seedlings to look like, though. You want those seedlings to be close underneath that light so they are not reaching. I probably could bring it down a little bit more. I could bring it down at least one more notch, I think. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, y'all, I brought it down one more notch so you see how close the light is to these seedlings now. And so I will check back on them tomorrow, and I'll probably have to raise this up just a little. Just depends on how fast they grow. I can't estimate how fast they're going to grow, but I will check back on them because I don't want them to grow into the light. You don't want them to be touching your light, if at all possible. Sometimes they do touch the light, like these over here. They're touching my light, so I need to raise these up just a little. Okay, y'all, it is the next day. The lights did not arrive on the day that they were supposed to, but they did come today. So I have connected 2 of the lights up here, and then I have 3 at the bottom. And I did not have any lights at the bottom, and I did not have any lights connected to my ceiling. So now I do have 2 connected to my ceiling, but the 3rd light did not have the chain in it. And that is the light I was just going to show you all, you know, the putting it together and putting it up, which is very simple. They come with chains. This is the light. It is the Hyper Tough 5500 Lumen 4-foot linkable LED light. And this is what it looks like. And by saying that it is linkable, that means that you can hook them into each other, and that is what I did up here on the wall, well, up here on from the ceiling. I linked those 2 lights together right there. So they are very simple to put together. Those chains are not long enough to hang low on these. So since I'm going to have to buy another chain anyway, I will probably get some chains for these that are longer. And then again, I might not, because the plants that are on the top shelf are going to be already fully grown, ready to go out. So they really don't, they're not, we don't have to worry about those getting leggy. They're already, you know, grown up to the point of going outside. So I may just go ahead and just get the chains the same size as the chains that are on these that are attached to the ceiling, and just let it, you know, just hang to the length that it is, to the height that it is right now. And then that will also be used for my house plants. But now we're going to take some of these plants outside. We're going to take the celery that is right there, and we're going to take some of those chrysanthemums outside, and we're going to up pot them, and we're also going to plant some Dusty Miller. Okay, y'all, in the previous video, I was about to plant some Dusty Miller flowers. Those are those silver looking flowers or plants that are in the garden during the winter months. Fall and winter are a great time to plant Dusty Miller. But y'all, when I opened the package barely had anything in it. And so I did not plant them. And matter of fact, what I said was I just wasn't fixing to waste my time. There's probably about 10 seeds in the packet. So it was just like, I just wasn't finna even do it. I wasn't finna put them in a tray. But y'all, Cynthia was so sweet, and she told me that she was gonna send me some Dusty Miller seeds. So today I went to my mailbox, and there they were. These are some Dusty Miller seeds that she sent to me from Johnny Seeds. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you so much. And she said that she had saw some that she felt like had some seeds in them. And these do. These, I can feel them. I can hear them. There are some seeds in here. And these are even some pelleted ones. And so I am very excited about these. And this one is called Silver Dust. And this one is called New Look Pellet. Cynthia, big hug, Cynthia. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to plant these up right now. And I'm also going to use the tray that Cynthia sent me. I'm going to plant them in here. I'm going to be using my black gold potting soil. And y'all, as I said, this potting soil is not sponsored, but it is just the one that I like to use. And the one that I told you I had gotten, and I did plant some of my plants in it. And that day I did not sift that soil, y'all. I'm struggling with those plants. So be sure to sift your soil. Don't get in a hurry and not sift your soil. If you see that there are a lot of bark and wood in your soil, please sift that soil first, because those plants are struggling on my growth station. So I'm going to use my... Now I won't say that I'm never going to use another potted mix, because I'm sure that I will, but I will sift it first. And I've already showed you all what I will be using to sift my soil with. So there are other things or ways I'm sure that you can sift it. Just be sure that you sift that soil. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill up, and my soil is very dry. But there are minimal sticks in here. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to moisten my soil, because it is very important to moisten the soil, because if you don't, it will take more to moisten it after the seeds are in there, and then you take a chance at, losing your seeds. Okay, I have something over here that I can use to kind of mix this dry with my moist, so that I'm not too dry or too moist. Okay, so it still can use, you see it's so dry, and you can tell when the soil is dry. It has that more lighter brown look, but once you moisten it and it's moist and good, it kind of, looks a little darker and richer. So I'm gonna okay, so this looks much better. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fill up our tray. Sun is back and forth right now. It comes out and goes back in. It's been cloudy. Yesterday we had a pop-up storm, and so I did not finish the work that I was doing out in the garden. I went ahead and went in, and so today is my kind of relaxed day, because as I told you all, did I? No, I don't think I told you all. I went to Walmart this morning, took that drive. Yeah, it's not that far, but to me, I'm not the one that likes to drive. So I took the drive. Went to Walmart, and then when I got back home, because I told you all I had been waiting for my lights to come. Well, my lights were supposed to have came yesterday, but they did not arrive yesterday. So, you know, they will let you know. They'll text you, let you know that package is running late. So when the package did get here today, I went out there, the package was looking raggedy. And, you know, I started having doubts. I was like, okay, now, you start thinking, is something going to be wrong? Because these are fragile lights, and the package was raggedy. And so it looked like that package went through it. So I was worried that, you know, it probably could be something wrong. And everything went good till I got to the last one. And this is the one that I had planned to connect it and show you all how I was going to connect it. I had got the other ones connected, and then the chains were not there. So I tried to, you know, be optimistic, not get mad. I didn't get mad, but I did. I was kind of like, you know, yeah, one job. That's all you had to do. Put the chains in the boxes. That was your job, putting the chains in the boxes, and you did not do it. Did not come through. So I know everybody have a bad day that they mess up. Now I got to be trying to run around trying to find some chains. Okay, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself getting a little upset about it. So I'm gonna stop talking about it. Go ahead and go to the hardware store next week, because it's not happening today. Not going anywhere else today, because the only thing I want to do today is make me some spinach dip. When I finish this video, I'm gonna make me some spinach dip and chillax with the kids. Okay, so now got my soil in. Y'all, let's open these seeds. I am going to we're gonna have a lot of dusted millet. I'm gonna do a, let's see, how is this tray? Can I break this tray up? It has 6. So I could do half this way. I could do them like this. I could do this half with this one and this half with the other. That's gonna be a lot of dusted millets though. That's a lot. That's a lot, a whole lot. That's all I got to, this all I have to plant. And okay, so if I put one in each one, then I did last season. I did not plant my dusty millers. I did not start my dusty millers from seed last season. I purchased my starts, and so I bought a lot of dusty millers. So this is going to be about right to have this many dusty millers, because dusty millers were all over the garden through the fall and winter months. Let's look and see what these pelleted seeds look like. Yay, y'all look at these. Y'all, I dropped my seeds. The top was not on the seeds good. I got to get out here on the ground and get my seeds, y'all. I'll be back. Whew. Okay, y'all, Caleb came outside. He helped me get my seeds. So you can see you can see what the pelleted seeds look like. And I was saying, new look. It's a lot of seeds in here. There is some soil in here also. But this is how he picked them up. And then I have some in my packet. So I still have my seeds. We got them all up. And then I said pelleted, new look pelleted seeds. But the pelleted seed is just a new look. So these are both the same kind of seeds. So I did not have to plant part of them in one half and part in the other half. But since I already decided to do that, I'm going to go ahead. And these here are called the silver dust. This is the silver dust. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the other half of this tray with the silver dust. So I'm gonna let you all see that you can see these pelleted seeds on top. I already put the pelleted seeds on. While we were picking them up, we went ahead and planted the one side of the tray. So we have our pelleted ones done already. So these are the pelleted ones on this side, on these 3 rows right here. And you can see that they are the white seeds. And so I love pelleted seeds, especially when you got small seeds like these or like carrots. They're very, very handy to have so that you can be able to see where you're putting your seeds and you won't over sow your seeds. So if you can find pelleted seeds, they are very, very good to have. And these are much smaller. It probably took a lot to pellet those seeds because those are pelleted, as I told you all before, with that kale and clay. So that is how they pelleted those seeds. Okay, so I'm just gonna hope y'all can see. Yeah, I'm sorry I was screaming, but that was so shocking to me because the top was not on that good. So the people at somebody dropped the ball, and their one job was to put the lid on. They did not do it because those came straight from the company. But I am still thankful that we got them. We planted them, so everything is okay. So now we have this side planted with the silver dust. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of them back into the packet. Did not take long to get those planted. And I probably dropped them so that I could see that I needed to see that these were the same kind of seeds. One was just pelleted and one was just the silver dust. Because otherwise, if I had not dropped them, I would have been thinking that I was going to have two different varieties of silver what are they called? Of Dusty Miller. I was thinking I was going to have two different varieties of Dusty Miller. So as I said, those seeds are very tiny, and I don't want to overcover. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put I got my vermiculite out here, so I'm going to go ahead and put my vermiculite on top of these tiny seeds so that they are not over covered. So sprinkle some vermiculite. And y'all, I have been having very good germination success rate on these seedlings. And I think that a lot of it has to do with the vermiculite on top to not overcover those tiny seeds. Okay, so now I'm going to up pot some of this celery. Okay, so we got a lot of our celery planted. I did not plant all of it. I did not up pot all of it. I'm going to go ahead and give it some water, give it a nice drink. Uh-oh. That was a nice warm drink there, y'all. That water was too warm. Let me go over here and wash my windows with this water. Okay, I'm gonna have to give these some good cool water, y'all, because that water was like bathtub water. And y'all know I just used it. So well, y'all didn't see, I don't think, when I used it. I used it a moment ago and it was okay. And so in the time that I've been out here, it has gotten hot. So this is feeling really good. So this will hopefully revitalize these celery plants, and they didn't suffer too bad from the sprinkle that I gave them. Poor celery. I'm sorry. Get them cool their roots off. Take them back inside under the air conditioner so they can recuperate. Okay, y'all, so now it is time to harvest okra. Okay, everyone, this is my harvest for today. I got some okra and I got a few peppers. So we did get a few things did today. Got some of our plants up potted. I got my lights put up. We got our Dusty Miller planted. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for our Dusty Miller seeds. I appreciate you so much. Also got a chance to harvest some okra and some peppers. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed the video today and that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.